1, Wendy Ross for U.S. Trotting. Today we make a stop at the Melander barn in New Egypt, New Jersey to take a look at their top 3-year-olds coming back in 2023. Marcus, looking back at Killmister, such a talented colt, came on the scene there up there in New York, was really doing big things. Won the Peter Howden at New Jersey, kind of went into Lexington, then had some ups and downs. Finished out the year pretty strong with 2 third-place efforts, of course, in the Breeders' Crown Final and in the Valley Victory there. Take us through that 2-year-old year, your expectations for him then, and kind of what they are going into 2023 at 3.
Yeah, he started off the season pretty good last year, and then it was very good in the first leg there at the Red Mile, and then he just didn't like to be standing on the track there. He got grabby and wasn't comfortable he couldn't go out in the paddock and stuff like that. So we brought him home after the Kentucky meet, and yeah, like you said, he finished up pretty good. He was third in the British Crown and third in the Valley Victory. So he's coming back good. He brought him back in the beginning of January after being turned out for a couple of weeks, and he feels strong. He feels good. So we'll see. He's still gonna have a couple of months here before we race him. I think the first Star Stakes leg is at Vernon in the end of May, so he's still got a couple of weeks left.
You said he got a little bit grabby. Do you feel like they kind of get almost ahead of themselves, where they get so competitive and so racy that they want to go more and more? What are the tactics that you use to kind of calm one down?
Well, so he had close bridle the first couple of starts last year, and then we opened him up a little bit during the season, but he almost like he got a little bit more grabby when we opened him up, and he saw the other horses because he wanted to race them. So when we brought him back, we started with open bridle right away, and then he feels more mature. Like, I think it's a mature thing as well. So he really just matured. So now he's very nice. You can drive him on 2 fingers. So we'll see later when he starts racing if he gets more racier. But so far, he's been very quiet this winter.
Now moving on, of course, we have your other 2-year-old star last year, Oh Well, turned a lot of heads when he went up there. Of course, was doing good things on the New Jersey Sire Stakes circuit and some of the New Jersey races, went up to Canada, won the Mohawk Million from the rail, raced really well. Timmy Tetrick gets the assignment on him.
Well has a lot of body, and I think he can carry his speed for a very long time, especially this year when he's a year older. We didn't over-race him last year. We only made 8 starts. We kept him on good tracks. So, yeah, both of those 2 horses are coming back great. So I'm very excited about them.
Oh Well, you went into the Breeders' Crown Final, a heavy favorite, of course, made the break from post 9, an uncharacteristic break for him. How do you feel like he was at the end of the year, and how does he look coming back here at 3?
Yeah, but he was sound. We could have probably kept, like I said, we only made 8 starts, so we could have gone, and gone for the Valley Victory, but we kind of thought, we gave him a couple of extra weeks off, and he's a big horse, and, we just aimed for this season. So he's coming back great. Like I said, he was a big horse last year, and this winter's really been good for him. So I expect that if he's sound and fresh, he's one of the top prospects this year.
If you had to compare the 2, how would you say their racing styles are different?
They're like Killmister. He's built like the Chapter 7s I want them to be. They can't be too big. If Oh Well would have been a Chapter 7, maybe he wouldn't have been that good. And Killmister, he's more that I think he's maybe quicker than Oh Well.
Marcus, making the jump from 2 to 3, the big transition that the horses have to make, what do you feel like? What is the one thing you like to see the most and you feel most confident that the horses have made coming through the winter and now into the spring?
They need to look like a 3-year-old. If they don't grow or fill out anything from 2 to 3, it's they're not gonna do any good. Or I mean, they're gonna be race horses, but they're not gonna be top horses. So you need to see that they're filling out, they're growing. If they don't do that, it's going to be hard for them. So,
is there anybody else that you think that we didn't talk about today that you're excited for coming back here in 2023?
We have a couple of other colts and fillies. Both of them, like Crown was a good horse in New York last year. Raced okay in Lexington. We have Upstage that raced good in New Jersey. They're nice horses. That they're a stake to these big races, and there probably will be in some of them. But it's definitely like Kilmister and Oh Well that we have the highest hope for, but you never know.
every year knocking on the door. Now we know we're meeting up with you in April, but we know it's all about that first Saturday there in August. Knocking on the door the last 5 or 6 years. What would it mean to get that win this year?
It would be great. You know, it's a hard race to win. You know, we've been second a couple of times and third a couple of times. Hopefully we can get it done this year.